Introduction. In the heart of a bustling metropolis, where the relentless flow of life was as constant as the city's heartbeat, there lived a man named Samuel. A man like any other, with dreams, aspirations, and the occasional forgetfulness that seemed to plague us all. But in this seemingly ordinary tale lies an extraordinary journey, one that would weave together threads of honesty, kindness, and the remarkable power of human connection. Samuel's life was a symphony of daily routines and mundane rituals. Each morning, he embarked on a journey through the concrete labyrinth of the city, navigating the throngs of people rushing to their respective destinations. His job, much like his life, was defined by numbers, meetings, and deadlines. But amidst the ceaseless cacophony of urban existence, a single incident would set in motion a series of events that would challenge Samuel's perception of the world around him, and ultimately lead him down a path that would forever alter his destiny. It all began one bright and sunny morning when Samuel, his mind preoccupied with the day's to-do list, discovered to his dismay that he had left his wallet at home. Panic coursed through his veins, as he contemplated the chaos that awaited him without the means to navigate the daily transactions of life in the city. His heart sank, and he cursed his own forgetfulness as he contemplated the long trek back home to retrieve his wallet, a detour he could scarcely afford. As Samuel retraced his steps along the bustling streets, he found himself immersed in a world of thoughts and worries. Little did he know that this seemingly ordinary morning held the promise of a life-altering encounter, one that would introduce him to the profound depths of human kindness, and illuminate the extraordinary potential that resides within the most unassuming of moments. In the chapters that follow, we will delve into Samuel's remarkable journey, one that is firmly rooted in the realities of daily life. We will witness the transformative power of a stranger's kindness, the far-reaching consequences of a simple act of honesty, and the unexpected friendships forged amidst the chaos of the city. This is not a story of grand adventures or fantastical realms, but rather a testament to the extraordinary capacity of ordinary individuals to make a difference in the world. So, as we embark on this journey with Samuel, let us open our hearts and minds to the intricate tapestry of life's everyday occurrences. For within the mundanity of daily existence lies a world of possibilities, where the choices we make, the kindness we extend, and the connections we forge have the power to shape not only our destinies but also the lives of those around us.
Chapter 1: The Lost Wallet. In the heart of the bustling city, where the skyline stretched into the heavens and the streets thrummed with the rhythm of urban life, lived Samuel. Samuel was a man of routine, a creature of habit, but on this fateful morning, his well-practiced routine faltered. As the sun's golden rays painted the cityscape, he was racing against time, trying to catch the early morning train that would ferry him to his place of employment. The city was alive with its usual chaos, pedestrians briskly navigating the sidewalk, cars honking impatiently, and the aroma of street food vendors wafting through the air. But amidst this organized chaos, Samuel's heart skipped a beat. A wave of panic washed over him as he patted his pockets and realized that he had left his wallet on the small table near the entrance of his apartment. His wallet, a humble accessory in the grand scheme of life, held the keys to his daily existence. It was a repository of identification, credit cards, and cash, the lifeline to his city life. The realization struck him like a lightning bolt, sending shivers down his spine. His mind raced, calculating the inconveniences and potential disasters that awaited him without his wallet. Frustration welled up inside Samuel as he cursed his own forgetfulness. The clock ticked mercilessly, and he knew he couldn't afford to be late for work yet again. He was already on thin ice with his boss due to recent tardiness. In that moment, he felt like a small boat adrift in a tempestuous sea, his future hanging in the balance. With a heavy sigh, Samuel decided that there was no choice but to retrace his steps, to embark on the arduous journey back home and retrieve his wallet. The thought of the crowded train platform and the impatient commuters only added to his sense of dread. He knew it was going to be a long and exasperating day. But what Samuel didn't know as he walked briskly through the bustling streets of the city was that this seemingly ordinary mishap would set the stage for an extraordinary chain of events, forever altering the course of his life. Little did he realize that fate had something remarkable in store for him on this fateful morning, something that would teach him the true value of honesty, kindness, and the interconnectedness of our daily lives.
Chapter 2: A Stranger's Kindness. Samuel's journey back home was a restless one. With each step, he couldn't shake the feeling of dread that hung over him like a dark cloud. He thought of the important meetings he was missing at work, the deadlines that would pile up, and the stern gaze of his boss. But amid the chaos of his racing thoughts, there was a glimmer of hope, a tiny spark of optimism that perhaps, just perhaps, his wallet would still be where he had left it. As Samuel approached his apartment building, he couldn't help but replay the morning's events in his mind. He had been so rushed, so preoccupied with the demands of the day, that he had overlooked the most basic of tasks, pocketing his wallet. The anticipation of the inevitable chaos and setbacks that lay ahead weighed heavily on his shoulders. However, as he reached his building and ascended the stairs to his apartment, his heart leaped with disbelief. There, sitting atop the small table near his front door, was his wallet. His eyes widened, and he couldn't believe his luck. It was as if the universe had granted him a second chance, a reprieve from the consequences of his forgetfulness. But as Samuel picked up his wallet and checked its contents, he realized that nothing was missing. His cash, credit cards, and identification were all intact. He puzzled over this unexpected turn of events. Had he been mistaken? Had he somehow taken his wallet without realizing it? Or was there a guardian angel looking out for him? It was then that a realization dawned upon him, a realization that sent shivers down his spine. He had not taken his wallet. Someone else had found it and returned it to its rightful place. The question that now consumed him was, who could have done such a kind and selfless deed? As Samuel pondered this mystery, he heard a soft knock on his apartment door. He approached cautiously and opened it to find a kind-looking elderly woman standing there, holding his wallet in her outstretched hand. Her eyes twinkled with warmth and sincerity as she smiled at him. "Young man, you dropped this," she said, her voice gentle and reassuring. Samuel's heart swelled with gratitude and astonishment. He couldn't believe his luck. How had this stranger known that the wallet belonged to him? He had no idea how to express his appreciation adequately. Stammering out his thanks, he took the wallet from her trembling hands and asked her how she had known it was his.
The elderly woman simply replied, "I saw your ID inside and thought I should return it to its rightful owner." Samuel was left speechless by the stranger's honesty and kindness. In a world where many might have seized the opportunity to keep the wallet for themselves, she had chosen the path of integrity and compassion. This chance encounter with a benevolent stranger would become the catalyst for a profound transformation in Samuel's life, setting in motion a series of events that would inspire him to look beyond his own concerns and pay forward the kindness he had received on that fateful morning.
Chapter 3: Paying it forward. The encounter with the kind-hearted stranger had left Samuel deeply moved and inspired. Her selfless act of returning his lost wallet had restored his faith in humanity, reminding him that even in the heart of a bustling city, there were people who chose kindness over indifference. As he continued his journey to work that morning, he couldn't help but reflect on the significance of this unexpected turn of events. Samuel arrived at his workplace with a renewed sense of purpose. He realized that he had been given a second chance, not just to rectify his morning blunder, but to make a positive impact on the world around him. He was determined to seize this opportunity and to pay forward the kindness he had received. The first opportunity to do so presented itself later that day when Samuel noticed an elderly gentleman struggling to cross a busy intersection. Cars sped by, and pedestrians hurried past without a second glance. But Samuel, his heart still warmed by the memory of the kind stranger who had returned his wallet, stepped forward to lend a helping hand. With patience and care, he guided the elderly man safely to the other side of the street. The look of gratitude in the gentleman's eyes was all the reward Samuel needed. Inspired by this simple act of kindness, Samuel made it a daily habit to look for opportunities to help others. He began volunteering at a local shelter, serving meals to the homeless and engaging in conversations that extended far beyond the confines of food and shelter. He realized that sometimes, all people needed was a listening ear, a kind word, and a glimmer of hope. During his lunch breaks, Samuel visited the nearby park and initiated conversations with strangers, offering a friendly smile and a genuine interest in their stories. He discovered that the city, despite its fast pace and apparent coldness, was teeming with individuals who craved connection and kindness. Samuel's willingness to reach out and connect with people, to share a moment of genuine empathy, often had a profound impact on those he encountered. As the days turned into weeks, Samuel's acts of kindness multiplied. He donated to local charities, participated in neighborhood cleanup initiatives, and mentored young students at a local community center. His colleagues at work noticed the change in him and were inspired by his selflessness. One evening, as Samuel was leaving the office, his boss called him into his office. Samuel wondered if he had overstepped, if his dedication to helping others had somehow affected his work performance. To his surprise, his boss commended him for his compassionate actions and explained that the company valued employees who not only excelled in their roles but also contributed positively to the community. Samuel's selflessness had not gone unnoticed, and as a token of appreciation, he was offered a promotion and a substantial raise. Chapter 3 marked a turning point in Samuel's life. It was a testament to the idea that small acts of kindness, when multiplied and shared, could create a ripple effect of positivity that extended far beyond one individual. Samuel's journey of paying it forward had just begun, and he was about to discover that the impact of his actions would reach places he had never imagined.
Chapter 4: The Promotion. With each passing day, Samuel's commitment to acts of kindness and selflessness grew stronger. He had come to realize that his small actions had the power to brighten someone's day, offer hope, and create a sense of unity in the community that he had once felt was cold and indifferent. As he continued to pay forward the kindness he had received, his life took yet another unexpected turn. Word of Samuel's remarkable transformation began to spread throughout his workplace. His colleagues admired his dedication to making the world a better place, and his boss, Mr. Johnson, took a keen interest in his actions. Mr. Johnson, a seasoned executive, had seen his fair share of employees, but Samuel's unique approach to life stood out. One day, Mr. Johnson called Samuel into his spacious office with its panoramic view of the city. Samuel walked in, feeling a mix of curiosity and nervousness. He had not been summoned to Mr. Johnson's office before, and he wasn't sure what to expect. "Samuel," Mr. Johnson began, his voice measured but warm, "I've been observing your actions over the past few months. Your commitment to helping others, your dedication to making a positive impact, it hasn't gone unnoticed. I believe in recognizing and rewarding exceptional employees." Samuel listened with bated breath as Mr. Johnson continued, "In light of your contributions to both the company and the community, I'd like to offer you a promotion." Samuel's heart soared with a mix of disbelief and joy. He had never anticipated that his commitment to kindness would lead to such an incredible opportunity. Mr. Johnson explained that the promotion came with increased responsibilities, but it also included a substantial raise, making it clear that the company valued employees who not only excelled in their roles, but also made a positive difference in the world around them. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Samuel accepted the promotion, shaking Mr. Johnson's hand firmly. As he left the office, he couldn't help but think of how far he had come since the morning he had lost his wallet. It was a testament to the power of integrity, compassion, and the ripple effect of kindness. In the days that followed, Samuel's new role at the company challenged him in ways he had never imagined. The added responsibilities demanded a level of leadership and organizational skills that pushed him to grow both personally and professionally, but he embraced the challenge with the same determination and spirit that had fueled his commitment to kindness. As Samuel's career continued to flourish, his circle of influence expanded. He became a mentor to other employees, encouraging them to engage in community service and reminding them of the profound impact they could have beyond the confines of the workplace. The company's culture began to shift, reflecting a stronger emphasis on social responsibility and community involvement. Chapter 4 marked a pivotal moment in Samuel's life. It was a testament to the idea that genuine acts of kindness could not only transform individuals, but also have a lasting impact on organizations and the wider community. Samuel's journey had come full circle, from a forgetful morning that could have derailed his day to a promotion that would change the trajectory of his career, all because of a commitment to paying it forward.
Chapter 5: A New Friend. With his promotion and continued dedication to acts of kindness, Samuel's life had transformed in ways he had never anticipated. His commitment to making the world a better place had not only earned him the respect of his colleagues but also the admiration of those who had witnessed the positive impact of his actions. However, the most profound change in Samuel's life was yet to come in the form of an unexpected friendship. One evening, as Samuel was leaving work, he noticed a small group of people huddled near the entrance of the building. Among them was a man who appeared to be down on his luck. His clothes were tattered, and his weary eyes reflected a life marked by hardship. Samuel approached the group, offering a friendly smile and a greeting. The man introduced himself as David and explained that he had recently fallen on hard times, losing his job and his home. Samuel's heart went out to David, and without hesitation, he invited him for a cup of coffee at a nearby cafe. As they sat and talked, Samuel learned about the challenges and setbacks that had led David to his current situation. David was a man with a wealth of experience and skills, but life had thrown him a series of curveballs that he had been unable to overcome on his own. Samuel listened attentively, offering a sympathetic ear and a reassuring presence. He saw in David a person with untapped potential, someone who deserved a chance to rebuild his life. Inspired by the kindness he had received from strangers in the past, Samuel decided to extend a helping hand to David. He offered him a temporary place to stay, recognizing that it was a small but necessary step towards stability. Samuel also reached out to his network of contacts and managed to secure a job opportunity for David at his workplace, knowing that it was a chance for him to regain his footing. David's gratitude knew no bounds. He moved into the temporary accommodation provided by Samuel and embraced the job opportunity with enthusiasm and determination. As days turned into weeks, a deep and genuine friendship blossomed between Samuel and David. They not only shared a roof but also their dreams, fears, and aspirations. The bond between Samuel and David was a testament to the power of human connection and the impact that one person's kindness can have on another's life. Samuel's decision to extend a helping hand had not only provided David with a lifeline but had also enriched Samuel's own life in ways he had never imagined. As the city's seasons changed and life continued its relentless march, Samuel and David's friendship deepened. Together, they faced the challenges that life threw their way, supporting each other through their ups and downs. Samuel had found in David not just a friend but a living embodiment of the transformative power of compassion and friendship. Chapter 5 marked a turning point in Samuel's journey of kindness. It illustrated that the impact of one's actions extended far beyond the immediate moment, sparking connections and friendships that could change lives in profound ways. Samuel had not only helped David find his way back on the path to stability but had also discovered a kindred spirit whose presence enriched his own life immeasurably.
Chapter 6: The Ripple Effect. With Samuel and David's friendship thriving, the city they inhabited seemed to take on a new glow. Samuel's commitment to acts of kindness had not waned, instead, it had intensified, fueled by the camaraderie and shared experiences between the two friends. Little did they know that their journey of kindness would continue to reverberate throughout their community, creating a ripple effect of positivity and transformation. Samuel and David's story became an inspiration to others, a living testament to the profound impact that simple acts of compassion and friendship could have on individuals and communities. Their colleagues at work began to engage in volunteer activities and community service, inspired by Samuel's example. The company's commitment to social responsibility grew stronger, with employees actively participating in initiatives to give back to the city that had nurtured their careers. But the ripple effect extended beyond the workplace. The residents of the neighborhood where Samuel and David lived noticed the positive changes in their community. Acts of kindness became more commonplace, and a sense of unity and solidarity began to replace the once pervasive feeling of indifference. Neighbors started to look out for one another, offering help and support when needed, just as Samuel had done for David. The local media took notice of Samuel and David's story, and it quickly gained traction. They became local heroes, not for their extraordinary deeds, but for their unwavering commitment to making their corner of the world a better place. The story of Samuel's lost wallet and the subsequent chain of events that had unfolded had struck a chord with the city's residents. As the years passed, Samuel's journey of kindness continued to touch lives in unexpected ways. He and David volunteered together at local shelters, sharing their experiences and encouraging others to join their cause. Samuel's promotion at work had given him a platform to influence corporate social responsibility initiatives, leading to partnerships with various charitable organizations and the establishment of programs that aim to uplift underserved communities. The ripple effect extended to schools, where Samuel and David gave inspirational talks to students about the power of kindness and empathy. They shared their own experiences and encouraged young minds to become agents of change in their communities. The students, in turn, initiated their own projects, from organizing food drives to participating in environmental conservation efforts. The city's transformation was palpable. Acts of kindness had become a way of life, and the once impersonal streets were now filled with smiles, conversations, and a shared sense of responsibility for the well-being of all. Samuel and David's story had not only changed their lives, but had also sparked a movement that was reshaping the city's social fabric. As the sun set over the city skyline, Samuel and David stood on the rooftop of their apartment building, reflecting on the incredible journey they had embarked upon. Their friendship had set in motion a ripple effect that had touched countless lives and transformed their community. They understood that the impact of their actions, no matter how small they may have seemed at times, had created a legacy of compassion and unity that would endure for generations to come. Chapter 6 marked the culmination of Samuel's remarkable journey, a journey that had taught him the profound significance of everyday kindness and the enduring power of human connection. It was a testament to the idea that one person's actions could create a ripple effect of positivity that could change the world, one small act of kindness at a time. The story of Samuel's journey serves as a poignant reminder of the transformative potential that resides within each of us. In the fast-paced, often chaotic world of daily life, it is all too easy to become consumed by our own concerns, deadlines, and ambitions. However, this tale underscores the importance of slowing down, taking a step back, and recognizing the profound significance of small acts of kindness and honesty. In the bustling city where Samuel lived, the tapestry of daily life was woven with countless threads of human interactions. It was in these interactions, often overlooked or taken for granted, that the story's most powerful lessons were found. Samuel's journey began with a simple act of honesty, an unknown stranger returning his lost wallet. This moment, seemingly insignificant, set in motion a chain of events that would ultimately reshape his life and the lives of those around him. The story encourages us to pause and reflect on the opportunities that present themselves in our own lives, the chances to be compassionate, to lend a helping hand, and to choose honesty over deceit. It serves as a testament to the idea that even in the smallest of gestures, there lies the potential to make a profound impact on the world. Moreover, the narrative underscores the importance of paying forward the kindness we receive. Samuel's decision to transform a seemingly negative incident into an opportunity for positive change not only benefited his own life but radiated outwards, affecting his workplace, neighborhood, and community. It illustrates that the power of kindness is not a finite resource, but one that multiplies with every act. In our fast-paced lives, it is easy to underestimate the significance of our actions, to forget the impact we can have on those around us. Samuel's journey reminds us that our choices matter, that our capacity for kindness and honesty has the potential to create a ripple effect of positivity that reaches far beyond our immediate circles. The story challenges us to be more mindful of the opportunities we encounter daily, no matter how small they may seem. It calls upon us to seize these opportunities, to be the source of compassion, support, and integrity in our communities. By doing so, we contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and connected world, one where the hustle and bustle of daily life can be infused with the beauty of human kindness, and the transformative power of small acts of goodness.